This may look just like another 67 Impala, but when you hear the feel-good story behind this set of wheels, it'll change your mind every time you see one on the road. Genius is a talent set on fire by courage. That quote is a perfect description of Billy Sohns, a young man whose courage and talent touched the hearts of car and art lovers around the world.
Billy was a gift to all of us. If you know any special needs people, include them in your life because they will give you back.
Born a quadriplegic with no mobility in his arms or legs, Billy overcame his disability with his amazing ability to draw his view of the world around him by clenching a pencil between his teeth. Beginning at the age of only 5, Billy would sit at his kitchen table in Harper Woods, Michigan, and create his art. Because he could manage only a few hours a day, it would take Billy about a month to complete one drawing.
For some reason or other, I think he had oil in his blood instead of blood because he loved cars from the time he was a child.
At 14, Billy received a big thrill when he was invited to become the official illustrator for the United Street Machine Association, based in Clawson, Michigan, of which he was a member. Despite being confined to a wheelchair, Billy, always with a big smile on his face, could be seen at car shows and events with his parents. At 15, Billy began his own greeting card business with a focus on fundraising for local charities and nonprofit organizations. When he was just 17, his passion for cars led him to buy a blue 1967 Chevy Impala lowrider, which became a symbol of the United Street Machine Association logo.
Billy was just eat up with the idea of building a lowrider car. So he got his parents to help him with the money from the card sales and whatever, and he bought this 67 Impala. Just a plain grocery getter, grandma's car, 67 Impala. He convinced a guy out in Pontiac to what you would call cut it up and put hydraulics underneath the front and back of this thing so hydraulics could go up and down.
Ralph said to Billy when he met him, he didn't say, "Glad to meet you." He said, "Why don't you join us?" And when Billy sent his membership in, he said, "Never expires." I mean, Ralph was the best thing that happened to Billy in his teenage years.
Billy gets to my heart and to my soul. And I've exactly to the letter, I mean, I was with him hours before he passed, and I was fortunate enough, my wife and I got to go to their house and spend a lot of quality time with Billy. We shared some conversation for about 4 hours before he died that I could never share with anybody in this world. But I promised him some of the things that are done to it. The interior is about as custom as you can get with the rolled and pleated sparkly seats. Is it my taste? No, but that's what he wanted, so that's the way it is.
Oh, he'd be thrilled. He'd be thrilled. I mean, we gave it to him, but they improved it so much. It was just beautiful.
30 years after his death in 1987 at age 21 from heart failure, the courageous spirit of Billy lives on in the annual Billy Sohns Memorial Award at the USMA Nationals held in Mount Clemens in 2017.
There's so many families that come here to the community center, people that come up and take pictures. Sit and they read the sign and they talk about, who is this boy. Before he died, he shared with his mother and I that any time that we see 1111, we should know that he's thinking about us. His mother has been in Vegas and she gets her room key for the motel and it's room 1111. I'm at the gas station, I'm pumping gas in one of my hot rods. I'm not even looking at it, it shuts off, I look at it, it's 1111. A few hours before he died, he shares this with me that, all right, I got your number. Whenever you see 1111, and you will see 1111, when it comes up, you just know I'm thinking about you and everything's okay. I'm gonna live with that till the day I die.